Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. My name is Melissa and this is a tarot reading for the overall energies surrounding the Aquarius runner. I will be posting these readings regularly. Well, I'm committing right now to once a month. So from now on, I will be posting two readings per zodiac sign. So there's 12 zodiac signs. Each zodiac sign will receive 2 readings. One reading will be specific to the energies of for instance, this reading, Aquarius runner. And then the second recording that I do will be for the Aquarius chaser. The runner is the masculine, the chaser is the feminine. So what are the overall energies surrounding the masculine runner? Aquarius masculine runner. I already pre-shuffled before this reading, so okay. Okay, for a while, the Aquarius runner has been closed off. They are in the process of working through some codependency issues. What else? So right now they're keeping their feelings hidden. They're surrounded by feminine energy. Okay. There's a lot of feminine energy surrounding them. What else? So they know that they need to, there's something that they want to say, but they're still not ready to say it. They have love for someone. They have love for multiple people. But they're wanting to commit to one person in particular. But they're concerned. Why are they concerned? Because, so they basically have feelings for 2 people. And they're in the process of figuring out what they want to do with these people. This is a karmic lesson for them. This is about them learning how to stay balanced, to not be negatively affected by those around them, to feel comfortable setting boundaries, to feel comfortable speaking their truth. Because I feel like sometimes the Aquarius chaser gets caught up in their imagination, and this causes blockages, because what they're imagining isn't actually reality. So they avoid making decisions because they don't want to make decisions. Like, they just stay stuck in their head. They just stay stuck in this illusion. And okay, so why do they do this? Because there are multiple people. Like, the Aquarius has feelings for 2 people, maybe even 3. Like the Aquarius has a lot of feminine energy surrounding them. And like, I'll show you the images. Like they have so much feminine energy. So here we go. This has to do with their mummy issues. I really don't like using that saying, but mummy issues. They're dealing with their baby mamas or baby mama. Because like I said, there's multiple feminine energies here. Plus there's, plus then we have, like, to me, this is to do with like past life relationships, nostalgia. So here, like, they're very nostalgic, because there was another card here. I don't know where it is, but they're very nostalgic right now. And they're just focused on staying balanced. They're wanting a new beginning. They're wanting to make a love offering. But they're still waiting. So basically, like I was saying, in the past, the Aquarius isn't the same person that they were in the past. In the past, they were dishonest. And they were a player. And they were very much drawn to the feminine. And, having multiple relationships. Because they didn't feel... They weren't confident, and their needs in the past, their needs weren't met when they were children. And so then, because of this, it caused them to develop these behaviors, partly for survival mechanism. But this is one of the Aquarius's lessons. So like they love the attention. They love when feminine give them attention. And so here, this is them loving it. But the thing is, the reason, here, this is the dishonesty, kind of the player energy, wanting their cake and eating it too. This was part of their addiction to being in relationships, not just one relationship, but multiple relationships. Cheating was a common theme with many of their relationships. And part of this was because of their childhood, because they didn't have supportive parents. Their mother and their father was, they both or one of them was abusive. And so this is one of the Aquarius runners' major life lessons. So once they have spent this time in self-reflection and they've become balanced and they've created their own, so this is about alchemy. Whenever I see this card, I think about, I'm getting itchy nose. I feel like for Aquarius, the word balance, that's the word that keeps coming in my head. Balance, 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 balance. Because one of the things that they do sometimes to distract themselves is they purposely self-sabotage. They purposely get themselves involved with multiple people, even though they don't have the time to invest in them. So they create this chaos so that they can avoid their healing process. And so this is about, Spirit saying it's time for the Aquarius to start, here I'm seeing here too, like she's dipping her toe in. So maybe like with this person that they have this connection with, like I said, there's multiple connections. So basically the Aquarius has to make a decision. You know, they have to sacrifice something to have the thing, one, to have another thing. So they have to make a sacrifice. They have to make a very clear, concise decision and stick to it. This is also about self-mastery. So here, the alchemy, finding their formula, finding their recipe, being happy, feeling abundant, feeling secure, knowing their worth. These are all the themes surrounding Aquarius. So the Aquarius is about to have a closure. This is all, what's happened within these dynamics is about to end. This is about the Aquarius having a whole new beginning. This is about the Aquarius making a love offering. So if you're a cross watcher and you're dealing with a chaser who's Aquarius, Spirit saying, have faith, because you're going to receive your wish fulfillment. Focus on your spiritual development at this time. Also, like, enjoy this time of self-reflection, because eventually you're not going to, like, what's happening right now within yourself and your experience, it's never going to happen again. You're never going to be where you are now, because the next phase is going to take you to a whole new level. And the reason why you're at this stage, this is for the person, the chaser, the cross watcher. So basically the cross watcher, you're never going to be at this stage again in your life. So yes, you're still waiting on communication, right? But that's okay, because this is still a very, very important part of your spiritual development. This is a very important part of your spiritual journey. This is also about your healing your childhood wounds and becoming more emotionally secure. And also this is about you communicating clearly, but with integrity, and not from a place of, not from a place of codependency, where it's like, you don't want to be trying, whatever you did in the past isn't going to work this time. It's not going to work. So utilize this time, give the Aquarius space, continue cultivating, continue becoming, loving yourself and just being in the moment and having new experiences. Because also, like, this is another part of the process, is once the chaser changes, the chasers begins to have new experiences. And this is part of them learning their lessons. This is about the development of their spiritual gifts, self-mastery. So it's both the runner and the chaser who are going through these similar themes. Okay. So if you're a cross watcher and you're interested in Aquarius and they're running, just, and like I said with earlier, like, yeah, there's multiple feminine energies here. If you're threatened by this, right, and you're still trying to demand, or you're holding on to resentments, you're being impatient, if you're acting like this, then you're not ready for this relationship. And this is a very spiritually guided connection, and there's certain things that you're going to have to there's a certain level that you're going to have to get to before you can actually end up with this person, cross watcher. Okay, so once again, so here, this is about clear communication. This is about the making an offering, but this time it's going to be something solid. It's solid, solid commitment. This is wish fulfillment, manifestation, happiness, joy, abundance, multiple opportunities, creativity, new beginnings, passion, fire, transformation. And so here, this is also about your mind. Where's your mind at? What are you thinking? Is it true? How do you know it to be true? You know, just be discerning. Be discerning. Cross watcher. Know your worth. Focus on your creative pursuits. Focus on taking whatever you're envisioning, whatever you're imagining, and physically grounding this into this new experience, this new you, this divine feminine energy, right? You're no longer the chaser. You're no longer the chaser. You're secure and comfortable in who you are, and you know your worth, and you're open to receiving, and you are receiving your blessings. It's not just like something that's outside of yourself. It already is. It's happening. It's not in the future. It's here. So I'm still in the process of working these videos out. So this is the Aquarius, and I began the reading by talking about how I'm going to do 2 individual recordings, one for the chaser and one for the runner. But now that I've recorded this video, when I got towards the end of this video, it shifted. So I was able to hone in on the runner, and then the energy shifted and I was able to hone in on the chaser. So I may decide to change my approach. I may decide to create one video for both the chaser and the runner, and honing in on those individual energies, but combining those readings in one reading. So I'm going to try that for the next, I'm going to do another video specific for the Aquarius chaser. This is confusing. I know I'm going to get it. Actually, that doesn't work. Okay, so now we're going to go to the chaser, because the runner is dealing with their own person. It could be any of the 12 zodiac signs, right? So I'm picking up on the runner's dynamic with their love interest. So now I'm going to be picking up on the chaser's dynamic with the next reading. Thank you for your patience. I hope you found this reading helpful. Thank you, and we'll talk to you soon. Much love. Bye-bye.